Hey, what's going on YouTube? Thank you for coming back to another video, and this is going to be an extra special video. This is going to be like the first review I think I've ever done, and I'm going to do it for the 2014 Soul Train Music Awards that came on BET. I think it was on Centric too. So I'm not really going to give a rundown of who won what. If you want to know all that stuff, take your tail over to the website because I'm pretty sure they got the list of the nominees and who won. Okay? I'm just going to give y'all my thoughts on this show because the show is like going off right now. They're doing the Soul Train line right now. It looks real ratchet on stage right now. Okay. So let me just first start off by saying that I think that the award show was very entertaining. I think it was a really well put together show. It seemed to flow really nice. There didn't seem to be any glitches or anything like that. Excuse me. I got into the show about 20 minutes late, and so I kind of watched and sped up through everything to get caught up to the live broadcast, even though this was recorded a while ago. So overall, I think the show was very entertaining. Now, I'm just going to kind of go over a couple of things that I took notes on and give you my thoughts on them. As I said, it was entertaining. But entertaining for some reasons maybe that it wasn't intended to be that entertaining for. The tunes people, the nay people, I have to admit that when I'm not in my right mind, I do nay on it just a little bit, but that ain't a dance you're gonna see me doing out in public. And I feel like I hope they relished in that moment because this probably be the only award show they ever gonna get a chance to perform that song on, other than maybe the BET Hip Hop Awards, but that's already passed and I didn't watch that because Grammys, no. AMAs, no. MTV, no. This probably the last award show performance of that song. It looked energetic, it looked fun. But it made me question why I even do that dance. Because it did look really ridiculous. But most fad dances look ridiculous anyway. I.e. Soulja Boy. Crank that. Tell them people. I'm go ahead and put this out there. I don't understand why everybody has to lip sync when it comes to these award shows. Will somebody please leave down in the comments if this is a requirement by whomever it is that's over the awards? Is this a requirement for them to tell y'all that y'all had to lip sync? Because it is nothing more annoying to me as a viewer to watch an award show, know that the person who's singing has talent, and see that they're still lip syncing. Because what I find is that even when they're lip syncing, they're still not even trying to lip sync well. They lip sync horribly. Chris Brown, he gave us a medley at the beginning of the show. It was nice to kind of go back and hear some of his old songs. And, you know, I definitely believe that he's talented. However, he's talented enough to, at this point in his career, the fact that you're performing a medley of songs should mean that you do not have to lip sync all your songs now. He is notorious for lip syncing at every award show, and I don't understand why. People say, oh, because he dances. That's some bull, because the thing is, if you have vocal stamina and you actually practice, you can get through a performance dancing and singing at the same time. Okay? So I don't want to hear that, oh, because he's dancing. That's some bull. Because he lip sync that slower song, the Excuse Me, he lip synced that. That was the first song he came out on. Why does Chris Brown always lip sync in his award show performances? Now, I don't follow all of his performances, so I don't know if he does it in all of them. But every time I feel like I've seen him, he's lip syncing. But it was definitely entertaining. Jodeci. As I said on Facebook, all of you Jodeci fans should feel let down. And if you don't feel let down, you need to raise your standards, because that performance was horrible. Horrible. Horrible for the fact that people haven't seen y'all in how many years, and y'all do what when y'all come out? Lip sync. Horribly. You know, I feel like I could probably teach a class on lip syncing, because you got to understand that I don't know if anybody else pays attention. Well, I'm not in focus. There we go. I don't know if anybody else pays attention to this, but people can tell when you're lip syncing just by the volume of your vocals, the vocal track. If I see that you're moving the mic further away from your mouth and your vocals are at the same sound level, it's obvious that you're lip syncing. Unless it's a part where you're like belting out a note. But Casey wasn't belting out nothing. People been waiting to see y'all all this time, and you lip sync on a pre-recorded broadcast. It'd be different if this was live and you were like, I don't want to mess it up. But this was pre-recorded. Y'all could have practiced and sung live. Y'all lip synced every song y'all sang. Every song you felt like y'all had to lip sync. That is some straight up grade A bull. Y'all should feel let down as Jodeci fans because that was horrible. For I don't know exactly how long they've been gone, but they've been gone long enough that they could have been in some vocal rehearsals. Now I don't know if their vocals are just not there anymore, and if their vocals aren't there, maybe they should have just got on the stage, you know, said a speech, show some old clips, have some other artists who can sing live do a tribute to them or something like that. But that was horrible. Then you got Flavor Flav coming out, and he gives this grand introduction like, you know, this next artist is about to be amazing. And it's Tinashe. Tinashe is a very, very, very beautiful girl. But same with her. Every time I see her performing. Last time I saw her perform was on the BET red carpet for the BET Awards. She lip synced then, and she's lip syncing tonight. Now, definitely she danced her tail off just like Chris. But that's still no excuse. She definitely danced. Very entertaining. Dances, all that's on point. Want to hear you sing. If you're a singer, I want to hear you sing. Yeah, it's nice to see you dance sometimes, but if you're a singer, I want to see you sing. You know, at least I can say that Chris Brown and Tinashe put effort, as in they pre-recorded live vocals, meaning that they re-recorded themselves singing the song as they would have sang it if they were singing live at the performance. Whereas Jodeci just seemed like they was like, hey, bruh, track number 6. We doing track number 6, then we doing track number 12. Like straight off the LP. Where they do that at? The Soul Train Awards, that's where. So, Kim, seeing Kim live. Kim is a great artist, great music. He did awesome. Then he had the nerve to bring out Lettucey, and oh, I love me some Lettucey. Lettucey can sing. And they sang live, and it sounded good. That's the kind of stuff I like. Oh, love that performance. Great. Where am I at? 7 minutes. I'm trying to make it quick. All right, so then we go into Mike Tyson. I think he came out before Kim. I don't really know what the purpose of that was because he just looked thoroughly confused. Thoroughly confused. He didn't know where to stand. I don't know if that was a part of the bit or if he was just really, like, messed up. But I didn't get it. I don't know if that cartoon is, like, a real thing, but that could have been in a commercial. That waste of time. Then they said, next we're going to have an inspirational performance by, I think that's that. I'm the man. Nothing about that was inspirational. He sang, we came in like at the tail end of that song, and then he sang another song. Nothing about that was inspirational for me. Maybe it was for somebody else, but it wasn't for me. All 9 people in that room looked like they were paid to be there. Didn't really look authentic, and he looked like he was lip syncing too. I don't know, could have just been my TV was off, but he looked like he was lip syncing too, and all those people looked like they were just like, yes, they paid me these $7 an hour to sit here and bob my head like I'm really feeling this. Yeah, I didn't believe it. Then we had the Winans brothers come out to give a tribute to all those who have passed, not only just over this past year, but they had some other people in that montage from a couple years back. So I thought that was nice. They definitely paid homage and recognized people whom I didn't know. But I mean, clearly people in the room who are music execs and all those kind of things, they probably know who those people were. So I thought that was nice. I was going to say something about BB's coat, but then they started rolling those credits of the people, and I was like, let me keep my comments to myself on that. Excuse me. Stephanie Mills comes out, sings Home. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all was sitting at home like, oh my gosh, why is Diana Ross not singing this? This is her song. Wrong. Stephanie Mills originated the role of Dorothy in The Wiz on Broadway. Thought she did an amazing job. She sounded great. Sounded great, great, great. And of course, she was singing live. When I think of home, I think of a place where there's love overflowing. It was great. Y'all like that, right? All right, then we had the Kool and the Gang tribute, which I thought was really, really, really well put together. I like the fact that they kind of gave the history on how artists sampled their songs. I thought that was really nice. The only thing that I think could have made the tribute a whole lot better is if, when it came to, the songs that were being sung, if the original artist that sung the song could have been there, you know? Especially like with Summertime, like that would have been nice if Will and Jazzy could have, you know, came together for that. I mean, I had no issue with Elle Varner and MC Light. That was cool, but you know, that kind of would have been nice to see Will Smith up there. But I guess he don't do y'all black folks no more. But so we had Dougie Fresh. She kind of facilitated the whole thing. Tank came out. He sang one of them songs. Elle Varner, MC Light. Tamar Braxton and Joe came out. Tamar was doing a lot though. I don't even remember the song she was singing, but it was a bit much. Then I put question marks because I don't know who those people were. I don't know who they were. They sang something. I don't know who they were. Then Mace came out, which was cool to see Mace. Hollywood. Okay, that's a cool and gang song though. But that was cool. He came out with some random girl. I don't know who she was. That was good for them though. Then finally we had Eric Benet come out. And he sang a little bit of Ladies Night. And then we had Lil' Kim come out. Then they had Left Eye up on the screen, which was cool. Because I guess, you know, I don't think there's anything else they could do. I'm glad they didn't do a hologram or anything like that. Kept her on the screen. That was nice. The Brat came out. Missy. Then you had Lady of Rage and Yo-Yo and Total. Even though Total was clearly missing somebody. Because Total used to have 3 people, not 2. But I used to love Ladies Night. Ladies Night, that was a nice song back in the day. What a night. You should be like Missy instead of being like Mike. I like to ride ponies instead of riding bikes. Like that. That was a good song. And I love the video. I had all those beautiful women in it. So yeah, that was pretty much the whole show in 11 minutes and 35 seconds. Wendy Williams, she did cool. The only thing about when they have a host though is that the hosts don't ever really seem to host the show. Like they seem to host at the beginning, then they show back up at the end, and then there's always these large portions in it where they're missing. So that's the only thing. But I think for what it was good. Her intro was a little bit awkward and weird though. Like I kind of really didn't get what was going on. And then there was at one point where like she was standing on the stage, but some other stuff was going on. So I kind of felt like, how did the people in the front row feel like she just standing there looking at them? I don't know. But I think she did good overall hosting. I think she did well overall hosting. She changed her wigs up, changed the outfits up. It was cool. I didn't feel like she did a spectacular job hosting that it was just really memorable. But it was cool for what it was. So Soul Train Awards 2014 was good. However, I'm going to delete it right off my DVR. There's nothing that I want to watch all over again. So that does say something about it. Because if it was really, really, really good, I would save it into my DVR and watch it. But it was good. Live performances are my thing. I don't have any time for lip syncers, so maybe I'll start doing some other award shows. Grammys is coming up in February, so maybe I'll do the Grammys. But thank you again for joining me for this quick 2014 Soul Train Music Award. Soul Train Music? No, just Soul Train Awards. I hope y'all have a good night. Hope y'all Thanksgiving went well. And I'll be seeing y'all probably later on this week with the video probably on Thursday. Y'all take care, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. Oh, leave your comments down below. Tell me what you thought about the show. Tell me who you liked, who you didn't like, what you agree, what you disagree with me. Now let me go ahead and say that don't none of you stands come up in my comments acting stupid. Okay? Some of y'all try to do that on that last Chris Brown video. Don't come in this video acting stupid. You're going to get blocked, deleted real quick. So y'all have a good night, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.